Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Morning. Oh, Blue, I just looked at the weather in your area. Oh my goodness. Well, let's do our Sunday morning song and get in the mood for really acknowledging that we can come to peace no matter what's going on outside.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
I love that song, especially on a Sunday. Puts us in that great Sunday mood. First day of the week. We're going to be setting intentions today. And thank you all for jumping in here on this cold Sunday morning here at the end of January. Can you really believe that? This month is almost over with. So let's go into our heart and do the heart-brain coherence. Breathe in and hold it. Bring a warm thought to your heart. Thought of compassion, of love, that warm hug, maybe warm blankets up over you, whatever it is that just puts you in that really beautiful place in your heart. Just go there. I am the sun's rays on a cold day. I am enough. I am happy. I am worthy. I am love. I am joy. I am a warm breeze. I am peace. With your I am on this cold day. Let's see who we got in here. Blue, Josie. Good morning, Josie and Rick. Stacy, you're up early. Blue and Auntie Jean, you're out of the closet. Yes, I am. I'm in the kitchen. I graduated. And Catherine Kovacs, good morning. I know, right, Catherine? You have to move south, girlfriend. Yeah, all you Floridians being frozen and people up north probably laughing at you and saying they wish they had your temperature. Deirdre, happy Sunday to you. There you are, Rick. At the hand, you've got 14. Oh, yeah, I'm so glad I'm not up there. Sorry. I don't do cold that well. Pat Moss, good afternoon. Rob Nile. Rob? Sorry, we're not going to do private messages. Great day. Stay warm. No, I don't know how to run the coffee maker here. Everybody else in the house is asleep, so I'm trying to be quiet. Good morning, Brookie. Oh my goodness, what? -3 in Pennsylvania? What the heck? All righty. Blue, you're getting kicked off. Oh, pray that your internet stays on for you to be with us so it can keep you warm. Tammy Fisk, good morning. Suzanne, good morning. Yeah, I got rid of him, Kathy. Yeah, that happens a lot. I'm not sure what that's all about. But yes, we do get the trolls and we get the ones that want a private message. So just ignore them and I kick them out. Good morning, Charlie. Glad you're up with us this morning. Stacy got up at 6 a.m. to see if it was snowing, but it was 20 something with frost. Well, I think I'm getting out of here before the snow. I see they're calling for snow here on Wednesday, and I'll be headed up to Phoenix by then. So I will be in hopefully 70-degree weather instead of 20-degree weather. Pat, I am decisive wherever the grandchildren live, it will be for the greater good and the better of all the family. Pat, I pray that you'll be able to see them often because I know they want to see you. Andrea, good morning. Blue says, you without coffee. The Fae think that's funny. They're going to go help me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I need help. My body needs help. Yes, I am. It's cold. I think it's in the 20s. Not sure exactly what it is. Wow, I'm ready to go south, wherever that may be. I was invited to come to Mexico last night, so maybe it's a little warmer down there. I don't know. Kathy, I am releasing anxiety and worry. I am warm and comfortable in the Cuppa Joy room on this cold but clear Sunday. Oh, I bet it looks beautiful out, Kathy. You know, even if you don't have snow, if you don't have the white stuff, I think the cold just makes everything look brighter and more crisp or something. So enjoy this beautiful morning. South Florida is just as cold. Okay, then I guess I gotta figure out where it's warm right now. It looks like Phoenix might be my best bet. Hopefully the weatherman is right about that area. And I'll get to go see my Sharon Rhea and spend some time with her. And then figure out where else is having sun and not the white stuff and the ice and the cold. But we'll see what happens. I'll be heading out of here. I'm spending today with Monsi. Monsi has a book inside of her, and we're going to see what we can do about bringing that forward. So I'll be working with her today. Stacy says, I woke up and looked outside and the sky was beautiful. All I saw were stars. Isn't that awesome? We walked outside the other night and it's so bright here. Just the whole sky was lit up with stars and it's so beautiful. All right, let's see what Kuan Yin has to say to us this morning. I don't know if you all caught the spontaneous live that I did with Monsi last night, but Kuan Yin was so present and she was so loving that she was being spotlighted and doing all of the wonderful messaging that was going on with the other ascended masters. Deirdre, we can take Viola off the list. Oh, I love this. Keep those success stories coming. Keep sharing whatever it is that has happened, the answered prayers, just really allowing spirit to be highlighted that, you know, it does make a difference. We pray for each other. So yes, Deirdre, I will take Viola off that list happily. And anyone else that is saying, oh yeah, we've got success, we have beautiful energy that called in a miracle. I love miracles. I have Marietta. Good morning, sweet Marietta. I welcome divine order to flow in my life today, and my heart is full of love and gratitude. How beautiful. I love that. Kathy says, Colin is in West Hollywood, California. It's going to be low 70s and high 60s this week. I'm glad he's out of that cold weather and hopefully doing well, Kathy. And Stacy, my intention for this week is to stop saying I should and just let go and let it flow. I love that intention. So let's set our intentions. Anybody that wants to type them in. And let's see what Kuan Yin has to say. It is the dance of the butterfly queen. A pure heart attracts divine grace, and that which was impossible becomes possible. From caterpillar to winged creature of delight, you cannot restrain what divine grace ordains, no matter how incredible it may seem to be. Whatever has been troubling you, or whatever has been inspiring you, allow grace to infuse the situation or dream so that it may unfold with divine perfection. I love this card for us this morning. Sundays are the day that we set whatever intention we want to set for our week. And look at what we're being told. No matter how impossible it may seem, it's not. Nothing is impossible. If the divine ordained something to be, it's going to be. There is no stopping it. So what do you want to bring and put to the table and say, this is what is in my heart? I've checked in with my divinity. I've checked in with my spirit guides. And this is what I'm bringing forward and asking for it to be ordained by the divine. And if it is in your divine plan and it is in your divine time, nothing can stop it. It's going to be. So let's get those intentions flowing. I love Stacy's. Stop saying I should and just let go and let it flow. Yeah, there's no shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Because if we start looking back and doing that, we start regrets. We start the guilt and the shame and the blame. We carry that into our present moment. And so then every present moment, it's going to be there with you. You know what they say, wherever you are, there you go. And so you can change that mindset. You can change how you are reacting and responding to things at any given moment. This is a fresh day. It's a fresh week. It's the first day of this week. How are you going to enter into this week? Are you going to show up for you? Are you going to say, I have a clean slate to create whatever I want, however I want this to look? I can do it. And yes, I can. Or are you going to keep bringing that baggage with you? Keep lugging it along and say, come on, baggage. We got a new week to go to. We got a new day. Let's get in here and be loaded down. Or are you going to soar like that butterfly that comes out of the caterpillar? You cannot restrain what divine grace ordains. So it's up to you. Ball's in your park now. What are you going to do with it? You're going to bounce it and allow your spirit to soar? Or are you going to just let it drop on the ground and not do anything with it? I choose, number one, I choose to soar. I choose to set my intention for this week. So number one, find a warm spot. This Florida gal doesn't do good with cold weather. But seriously, my intention this week is to be more of a blessing, to show up more fully wherever I'm at, to just be fully present with whoever I'm with, even if it's just me, even if I find that alone time that I know I'm supposed to be having right now after I leave this part of the world and head north into the northern country. I know that I'm going to have some time where I'm just with me, and I don't want to take that baggage. I don't want to take anything that came from the past, good or bad. I just want to take me and stay present and see what now. That's my intention. What now? And look at what's being created, what's coming forth. And let's see what else we got. Kathy Caputo, good morning. Blue says, unfolding with grace is the early message here this morning. So it goes. Let it unfold. Don't try to force anything. Don't say it has to or I have to. Just allow. Just like we can't do anything about that weather. Really, we can't do anything about it. So are we going to resist and fight and say, ooh, I'm just going to hibernate? Or we're going to welcome it and say, okay, I got this. And the angels say, you got this. So Kathy says, my intention is to put more time into following the steps of what I want to manifest in my life. I intend to start on one which I need in the present moment, money. Yeah, that's a good start, Kathy. You can be really creative with that and see how you're going to come up with that intention in a very specific way, a statement put out to the universe. So, because money is pretty, it's not something that you can say, oh yeah, I got it. Maybe you got a dime. It's money. So be specific in your intention. What are you going to bring forth for you this week? Suzanne, I'm so glad you're here. My intention this week is to dive into manifesting. I will do Ali O'Shea's book again, Return to Me, which I really loved, and also be watching The Secret for inspiration. Beautiful, Suzanne, and I hope you're doing those daily manifestation challenges. The 30-day challenges, we're on day 10 already. So if you've been doing them right along with us, I hope that you're benefiting from that. Kathy says, although my current insurance covers some of the Collins rehab, it might end on February the 8th when he turns 26. He has a birthday coming up. Awesome. Manifesting money. Put a dollar sign out there, Kathy. What does that dollar sign look like? And write it down. There's a technique. I've done it before. It's been a while. But you write yourself a check from the universe and put that dollar amount on there. What are you filling in that blank with? Hold that. Hold it up to the universe and say, here, I'm cashing in my check. Blue says Terry Betsy has some second stage cancerous in her lungs. We are waiting for the brain scan results. Right, honey, let's continue to lift her high. And thank you for sharing that information so that I know that when I say her name on our prayer list, I know what I'm looking at to lift her up. Thank you. Means that my intention this week and forever is to live in love and gratitude, to trust in spirit, and to go with the flow, removing all barriers. Yes, yes. Maybe call in Ganesh and do some meditations with Ganesh this week. If there are barriers or blocks that you're feeling, those obstacles you might say are standing in the way to opening up to what you want to manifest, just ask Ganesh to be your guide for this week. Ask Ganesh, what can I do to remove anything that's not letting me soar like that butterfly? And to feel those butterfly wings with energy and with life so that you can soar. And do a visualization all of us, let's do it today. When we go into our prayer time after we've lifted up everyone, let's soar like the butterfly. Do a visualization of that. I love that idea. That way we can start whatever it is that we're intending. We can get on that higher plane, as Marietta says, going up, 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 and not looking back. And I think that's going to be important for all of us to remember this week. Don't look back, only look forward. That rear view mirror, it's little for a reason. We need it. We need all of those things that happened in the rear view mirror. We need to know where we came from. Always, always keep that in mind. I came from that place. I left all of that now, and I'm here where I'm supposed to be, looking at a bigger, brighter future for me. When you're looking through the windshield as you're going down the road in your automobile, you can see where you're at, and you can see the road ahead. If you keep looking in that rear view mirror, you're going to miss what's on the road. You're only going to see where you've been, not where you're going. So as we do the visualization and we soar higher and higher, just let it unfold with ease and grace, as our Blue was saying. Pat Moss, I'm so glad you're back with us. Pat says, my intention is to learn karma. What I give out will come in. Yeah, that's the law of attraction. That's what it teaches us, that whatever energy we're putting out, whatever word, whatever thought, whatever action, it's going to come back to us. So how do you want it to be? What do you want to receive back from the universe? And as you go into connection with your heart, ask in your heart, what do I want? What decision can I make that's the very best decision for me in my life? That's what the angels talked about last night when they gave the angel message, connecting into the heart and coming from that place instead of from our ego place. Because our ego is going to tell us something totally different. It's going to tell us something based on experience, based on what's happened before. But we're not limited. And I'm going to see this card again because I think this is an important message for us for this week. A pure heart, and that's what we need to really go forward and to spring forward into our best and highest good that's coming to us. So a pure heart attracts divine grace, and that which was impossible becomes possible. From caterpillar to winged creature of delight, you cannot restrain what divine grace ordains. What do you want grace to ordain in your life? What do you want to show up for you this week? No matter how incredible it may seem to be, whatever has been troubling you or whatever has been inspiring you, allow grace to infuse the situation or that dream so that it may unfold with divine perfection. Perfection. And we always say, we're not perfect in these human bodies, but whatever is unfolding in our life, whatever is supposed to be, that is perfection. The divine knows what is the very best for us. So allow, accept, align, allow, do the AAA. Joanne, good morning. Joanne is dealing with a situation that pains my heart, trying to stay positive but struggling. Joanne, what do I always say? We can't project into the future. We don't know what that future holds, but we do know that we can let go of the control, We can let go of the what ifs, and we can say, okay, this is my intention, is to feel into the very best possible outcome. And we can allow spirit then to take over. I love my friend Karen uses acronyms a lot. And she says, stop. When you do your pause and you just observe, be the observer, not the one that's trying to control it or the one that says, I'm caught up in this energy. Pause, just take a break and stop. Spirit, take over, please. Just allow spirit to guide that situation. Allow spirit to show you what the divine plan is, to show you divine intervention. And we allow and we stop trying to force it, then the miracles happen. It's just like what I say, if you're trying to row that boat against the current, you're trying to force things. You're trying to be the one that says, I want it to happen this way, instead of saying, I want it to happen in the divine plan of things. And the divine knows a whole lot better than any of us know. The divine already sees the big picture, already sees what's going to play out and what's going to come forth in our lives. So accept, align, allow, and let it open up for you. Jennifer, good morning. Did you thaw out? Jen's in Miami, and I don't know, Jennifer, I hear that South Florida is getting a little dose of cold this morning. All right, so let's put any more intentions that you want to put in the comments, and we'll throw them all into the middle prayer circle today. And also any prayer requests that you have that you want to put up there. I want to keep remembering anyone who is out in the elements right now. You know, there are a lot of homeless in our country, and there's a lot of people living in tents out in the weather. Let's just pray right now with this extreme weather that's going on, the below zero weather, the single digit weather. Let's just pray for all of those who don't have a home, those that may be exposed in that type of weather, and pray that there's someone that can help them, a shelter, someone that will open an area to them where they can sit by a warm fire, or however that looks like. Let's lift our homeless population up to really be okay during this time. So let's see what it looks like for any prayer requests. I'm praying for all of you that are in the extreme cold. Blue, I think of you every day. I know that this is not an easy time to go through the winter months where everything kind of just gets shut down with the cold and buried underneath the snow. But I know that you're warm inside and you're warm in your heart. And I'm trusting that you have enough of a supply of the wood to continue to be warm throughout whatever's coming in this next month that comes forward in February. Joanne says, drove past a bench, a bus stop. Someone had a great idea. They left blankets. That's one way that we can be of service. If you have something, please give it. If you have blankets, if you have, there's in the camping stores, the outdoor stores, you can buy those blankets that keep you warm. I forget what they're called. They're like aluminum. It's a space thing, but they keep you a lot warmer because they keep your heat, your body heat inside, and you keep warm from that. So anything that you can do to help out, There's people sleeping on benches in parks all over Florida, especially. So just do what you can, whatever your heart tugs at you to do, however you can be of service right now. We're all in this together. We're all one. We're all connected. And if somebody's out in the cold, shivering and freezing, we all feel that. It changes our vibration when one of us is going through something. You see how that works on here. When somebody comes in and they share what's going on, Mylar, thank you, Rick, that's what it's called. You can get those Mylar blankets in any of the outdoor stores. And it does help. It does make a difference. I carry them with me for when I'm camping so that I don't feel the extreme cold at night. Deirdre, my mom used to line our pants with newspaper when it was brutally cold. I haven't heard of that, but whatever works. You know, we have resources. We have a way to protect. So anything that you can do to help, anything, please help those that are less fortunate. And let's remember that, dear people, we're all in this together. We're all here at the same time for a reason, for a purpose. And let's do what we can to help out. Pat is sending warm love from England. Thank you, Pat. Pat, one of these days, I'm going to get over there. I know I am. But first I'm going to Ireland before I go to England or India or any of those other places. And that's going to happen this year. And I'm so excited, making my plans already for what that's going to look like. Blue says, I am great. Winter is who we are. I have to say, though, the cold keeping all that snow east of us did not hurt any of our feelings. Firewood is going fast, but we have enough. Dave's surgery is February the 10th. I'm so happy about that. Breakfast soup is a very New England important thing. Yes, thank you. That's the other thing, Blue, that we can help out with is a warm meal, whether that's a soup or something else that's, you know, my friend Sherry in South Florida always carries extra stuff in her car so that if she comes to a street corner and there's somebody that she sees is down and out and not as fortunate as others, she'll share a meal with them or share some supplies, some shampoo and body wash, and toothpaste and toothbrush, you know, whatever it might look like. Just giving a hand out is so important. Kathy, will you get to meet Ellie O'Shea? I certainly hope so. I'm going to see if I can do a meeting with her while I'm over in Ireland. That would be so awesome if Jean Lorio and I could sit with Allie. And she noticed that I did not have Ireland on my vision board. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Well, I will bring her love from you, Kathy. Or Jean and I are going to be representing all the peas in the pod. So as we go over there, we're going to bring love from everybody that's here. We're taking you all with us virtually. All right, let's get to our prayers. And like I said, if you have somebody that you want to add, or if you have somebody that you say, it's okay, we prayed for them, a miracle happened, whatever came to fruition, whatever was meant to be in their divine plan happened, then we'll take them off our list so we can make room for others on that list. So go into your heart right now. Hold the warm energy in. I know it's cold outside, but it's warm in your heart. And let's start calling in the light. Start calling in love. Kuan Yin says, love is the energy that heals. We know how this works. We know that when I pull in light, when I pull in love from the divine, it goes straight to the heart. It doesn't hesitate. It doesn't go somewhere else first. It comes straight into the heart. So take a breath in and connect. And with that connection, just allow it to warm you. See it as a beautiful fire burning inside. And let that warmth start to cover you totally, inside and outside. As each name is called, just love on them. Just send them a blast of your love. So let's send it to Pratetta. Pratir. Pratir needs extra love right now. Pratir was just tested COVID positive. So cover him completely with that love. And let's get that recovery going for him. Lavriti, Jasmine and her family, Kappa, Billy and Tim, Michelle, Sheila and her family, Gary, James, Loretta and Cecil, Joanne Castillo, her family, her daughter Jackie and grandson Eris. Deirdre for you and Danya, for your sister Steph and husband Bob. And see, Deirdre, were you the one that said we could take somebody off of the list? Message now. I know there was somebody that I was told we could take off of our list. So if whoever put that in the comments, could you just repeat it so I'll know? Because I thought it was you, Deirdre. Not finding it. All right. So Deirdre, your friends Adriel and Joni, we'll keep them on there. Suzanne Millard and your family, Marietta and Ed, Leo and his family, DJ Blaze, Lakshmi, Ken, Wendy, Debbie, Jim and his son, Ryan, Rick and Josie Morrow, Tona Jaraba, Tammy Williams, Meg and Jim Lorio, Jean and Ron Lorio. Oh, thank you, Marietta. I lift you up every day in my heart. Christina and Carrie Leftwich and her family, Mary Lou Burdick, Catherine and Michael Kovacs and their family and fur babies, Rosalind Good Vibes, Sally and Tony De La Rosa, Kathy and Bob Hand and their family, especially Colin, Patty and Sonia, Bo and Candy Hand, Paul and Marlene, Joe and Molly, Kathy's co-workers, Pat Moss, and your daughter and your grandchildren, Olivia and Tom, and your sister Susan. Pat, we're lifting you very high, honey, for that whole situation to unfold in divine order with ease and grace. Becky LaFave and her son Travis, and I still don't have an update on Travis. Erica Hoppy and her family, Corinne, Charlie Coons, and Charlie is facing some medical procedure tomorrow. So we're going to lift Charlie up high and surround him with healing love energy. Charlie's brother Raymond and his wife Kathy, lifting them up. Hope Wellington Marshall and her son Senna, her parents, and her brother. Ray Horn, Andrea Gregg, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie Seven, Grayson, Regina, and Adam. Betty, who had a stroke, Cassandra and Destiny Ortega, Luz Orsini and her sister, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Micah, and Jen's brothers Chuck and Ken, Oksana and her mom, Amber, Jenna, Katia, Maximus, and Max's teacher, Herb, Isabel and Paul Reese, and their daughters Inesh and Teresa. And they're both up in the New England area. So let's lift the girls up that they handled that with ease and grace wherever they are in Massachusetts. Linda and Dick Lemieux and her sons and grandchildren, Linda's friend in Sarasota, Stacy and Josh Lord, their children and grandchildren, Stacy's mom and her uncle Richard, Mary Lord, Wayne, Blue Jean and Dave Walensky, and all the fur babies, Pocky, Gruff, Missy B, Blue, Lulu, and Gizmo, Pam, Gordy, Lindsay, Kat, Candy, and Pastor Bruce, the family of John Reed, Jay and Lee, all of the Deerfield Valley. Let's just put all of New England in there. That's experiencing all of this below degree and single degree weather. Brookie, for you and your family, and praying for that extreme weather in Pennsylvania. That I wasn't aware that that was happening, so thank you for letting me know. The Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Angel and Derek Fullerton, Lillian in Norway and all of her family, Kathleen Caputo, praying for you for physical healing, for your eye and any other thing that's going on. Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, Alba, Dottie and Don, Tom Brown, Christina Schaff, Grace Isis, your father Edwin, and your sisters Helena, Jean, Cynthia, and Edwina, and all their families. Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer and her whole family, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Tabby, Irene, Heaven and Son, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Bill, Tammy Fisk, your daughter and your sister Tracy are there in the prayers, Lori, Kelly, Michelle and your mom Rose, Stephen, Catherine, Ruth Anderson and family, and Ruth will be on with me at 11 o'clock today Eastern Time to do a silent meditation. Let's see, Ruth's sister-in-law Sharon, Jeannie and Merle in Boulder and that entire region of Boulder, Deb Goldberg in Pennsylvania. I'll have to check in and see if she's frozen. And her family, she'll be headed toward Phoenix soon, and I hope to catch up with her there. Michelle, Crystal and Dean Nobles, Gabriel and Jacob, and Brody the dog, Laura Hill, Joanne Rice, and the family of Bob Rice, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea and her family, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law Padama, Anaya Hummingbird, Tammy Hill, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Danya Navarro, Wendy Roberts, Terry Wilderman and her dad, Mary Kupoli and her friends, J.H., my guest, and John, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camilla and Nick in Australia, Lynn Andriozzi, Frank, Albie, Viola is the one I think that we said could come off. Just remembered that. Kenneth, Bobby, Monsi and her family, Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the Pakistan orphans, Noel, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Raven Dalek, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Ham Tight, Chris Blake, Betsy, we're holding Betsy way high today, Kimberly, Ellen, Susie Coffin family, Dido Clark, Gary Gilstad, the Walters family, Tiara, Ricardo, Cynthia's dad, Sharon Stroud's family, Kirlani, Marissa, Ali, Bree, Claudia, Gracie, Marianne Pishy and her family, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Lenny, Fiona, Rick, Sophia's family, John Fiore, Kuka Carney, Bob Simon and Sherry Otis, Sharon Boyle, Carol Fisher, Jay Rothman and Mary, Deborah, Violet, Walter, Brookie's Aunt Jeannie, Shelley, Sue and grandchildren, Carrie's mom, and Maggie's mom. And let's see if we have any that we're adding. Auntie Jean says one of the best things you can give homeless people is warm socks. When Mike was the director of the homeless shelter, that was what they appreciated the most, keeping those toes warm indeed. And yes, we're lifting Charlie up for what he's going to go through tomorrow. And Kathy says, my coworkers are all doing pretty well. They can come off the list. Thank you. And oh, Hockey, love on your mama and keep her warm. And Kathy says, my supervisor, Jeanette, does not need to be on the list, or does need to be on the list because of a daughter who has alienated her. Okay, so we will do that. And oh, Charlie, you're so loved. And we're all going to be there with you in that room when you have your procedure. Deirdre says, all people on the list, Gaia and world peace. Yeah, right. That is what we do every day. We send healing to each other, and we send a heart hug, and heart love, and heart healing into our planet, our Mama Gaia. So let's do that now. Hold that in your heart and scoot it right down to the core of Mother Earth. Let her feel the love. Let her feel your warmth so that things can start to thaw out on the surface. Now I want you to pull in your energy. Really pull it all together. Do the tightness of your body. Just envision that you are wrapped, bound all around you in a cocoon. We're going to really feel the energy of that cocoon. And when you're in the cocoon, everything shifts and changes. So if you need to wrap your arms around yourself, whatever you need to do, just feel the cocoon all around you, holding all of your energy inside. Now feel what's happening. Feel that shift. See if there's stuff that's being shook up. Is anything shifting as you're in that cocoon? Just hold that energy. Allow the divine light to flow in there so it can bring in anything that's in darkness inside your cocoon. It can bring it to the light. And as that light shines on it, as the warmth comes through and glows inside of your caterpillar that's in there, start to see that cocoon start to unravel. See the little caterpillar that's inside. Just start to change and shift. Start to loosen up some, taking a breath and release. Another breath in and release. Let go of anything that's holding you bound inside of that cocoon. And allow yourself to see the way to break through whatever that barrier is, whatever's holding you back. Just know that you can break through it. It's not impossible. So start to see all of that cocoon energy float away, and you're breaking through this tiny hole. And it might just be a little peep at first that you see. You might just see a little glimpse of the outside world. But more and more, That cocoon opens up and you start to emerge out of it a little bit at a time, one step at a time, one breath at a time. Just allow that butterfly that's emerging to come fully forward out of the cocoon. Now breathe in. You don't have the strength yet to soar. That takes a lot of energy. So with each breath that you take, just envision that spirit is filling your wings. It's pouring this amazing food into every bit of your wings. Being fed the manna from heaven. Just allow it to fill you up. This is what you need to soar. So as your wings get fuller and fuller, start letting them lift up. Let the wings lift up. You can do your arms if you want. Start to spread your wings. We get rid of a troll while we're spreading our wings. My goodness, he was busy while we were doing our prayers. So just float up with your wings. Envision that all that love that's coming in from spirit is lifting you right now. So as you spread the wings, just start letting them get stronger and stronger, knowing that everyone gathered here is wanting you to succeed. They're wanting your wings to lift you higher, up, up, up to a higher plane. And as it soars up higher, just fill your energy with gratitude. Thank you. Thank you, God, for the energy to lift up from whatever low vibration was holding me back. Whatever it was that had me bound, I've broken free of it. I've shed it. I've left it there on the ground, and I'm not looking back. And I'm not going to go back and get it. I'm just going to leave it behind. This is the new me. This is the emerged me coming out of that cocoon and moving forward to a brighter future, to a place where I can be at peace. I can be joyous. I can manifest anything I want to manifest. Just allow that energy to come into you and through you. And I see you soaring, butterflies. I see all different colors, designs. What do your butterfly wings look like? Are you a monarch? Are you a really big butterfly? Are you a zebra long wings? We have a lot of Floridians. That's our Florida butterfly. Or are you just a color that speaks so loudly to you? Are you pink, yellow, blue? Look at your butterfly wings. Really see your butterfly wings. What do they look like? And I see the daybreak outside the window. I see lots of color this morning coming in. Absolutely beautiful. Pinks, blues, streaking across the sky. And Kathy, you're like the monarchs migrating to the warmth of Mexico. There you go. So join in with that migration. Just let your wings take you wherever it needs to go. Just let it take you. Okay, so as you soar, up, 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 higher, higher, higher. How does it look now as you look down? You've left all of that heaviness of the 3D behind. And now your spirit can just soar. You can do the impossible because when you lift up off of that ground with your butterfly wings, wow, 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 wow. Nothing can stop you. You're unstoppable. So put those dreams out there and let the butterfly you bring it into reality, bring it into fruition. Deirdre, you're yellow with white spots on the wings. Marietta, up to a higher plane with love and light and gratitude. As I am typing this, you speak these same words. There truly is one mind, one consciousness, and that is love. Marietta, I love you so much. Suzanne's butterfly is blue. I love it. All right, well, all of you beautiful butterflies, let's gather together and give some butterfly love to each other. You know, when the butterflies migrate, they come to a place and they huddle together. And I've seen pictures, I haven't seen it with my own eyes. I was hoping that I could visualize that with my own eyes, but I just have to envision it and see them all huddled together. Let's do the huddle. Let's do the butterfly huddle today. So bring your wings with you, bring them in, wrap them around each other, and let's do our magic words that we say every day on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. And I see all of your beautiful colors and designs. Jasmine's with us, and she's got green on her wings. I love this. I love this visual of all of us as butterflies. I want you to soar today. I want you to go up higher and just keep floating higher, remembering Kuan Yin's words. Nothing is impossible. Just float to where nothing is impossible, and nothing's going to keep you down. Ain't nothing going to keep me down. And Pocket's looking for Leo, so let's go find Leo and let's sing along on our Cuppa Fulla Joy song.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peaceful peace, on a mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. Our telephone is always one phone call away. Waiting on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod, the daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod, the daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of. Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can slide with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod, the daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod, the daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy,
We are at the finish of the bar.
There really is no secret. We simply
Accept,
align, allow. triple A. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high five, we call the triple A. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high five, we call the triple A. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Cuppa Joy. Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Stay warm, please. Get back under the covers if you haven't already.
Give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy, give me joy, give me Cuppa Joy.
Hello, Sergio. Welcome.
Give me joy, give me Cuppa Joy.
Oh, I love that, Leo. He's disguised as bees in the bar. We be a buzzin', that's for sure. Oh, thank you all for being here today. I know you have choices. I know you could have just covered your heads and gone back to sleep on this cold Sunday morning, but you chose to come in and warm each other up. Thank you. Thank you. Keep your butterfly wings soaring and just keep sending that love. I love you so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And I will see you later. Namaste, y'all. Hi, everybody.